For thousands of kids across the Mid-South, the winter storm means just one thing: no school or homework. And some of those who venture outside to enjoy the snow are landing in the emergency room. Dr. Regan Williams is the medical director for trauma services at Le Bonheur.
I think what's happening now is the snow is sort of perfectly soft and very frozen. And so the children are really sledding a lot faster and going at high speeds, and they lose control of the sled itself. So there are kind of two main things that I've noticed in the past few days. One is we have a lot of children that are being pulled behind ATVs or cars and sleds. And there's just no control when that happens. And so they're slipping and sliding all over the place and then hitting trees, other cars, or other people. The second thing is, we do have some good hills in Memphis, particularly, in the downtown area. And there are people that are sliding down those large hills right into trees and fire hydrants and light poles. And so I think it's important for everyone to know that, one, you should never pull your child behind a motorized vehicle and a sled because you have no control of that. And even though the conditions are fun, they're also pretty treacherous out there. And then number two, if you're going to sled, you really need to make sure that there is nothing at the bottom of the hill that your child can run into, because they will lose control before they get there.
So, Doctor, a lot of parents will want to know, what type of sledding related injuries are you seeing at Le Bonheur, especially in the emergency department?
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of head injuries, facial fractures, spine injuries, and broken bones. So really all of the body, it just depends what part of the body hits the stationary object.
And I heard you mention this earlier. A lot of people think, the snow is soft, but when we have this combination of ice and hard packed snow, can that make it even more treacherous?
It can. And I think because the roads are getting a little bit better, people are feeling that they need to be out and about, finding better hills to sled on. And it's really that sheet of ice that's on top of the snow that's making the sleds go much faster than you would expect. And the faster they go, the more likely you are to lose control.
Wow. And Doctor, I was hearing and looking this up a little bit earlier, I saw at least one fatality that has taken place, at least in the state of Texas. What does that say to people? What should it say at least?
Yeah, it should say that you need to take sledding seriously and that your kids need to be supervised, and you may need to make good decisions. You can have real serious injuries. And just in the last 24 hours, we've admitted 7 patients to the hospital with severe injuries and a few in the critical care unit.
Wow. What about the importance of wearing helmets? Again, I know we don't always get a lot of snow. I know we don't always get a lot of ice, here in the Mid-South. But what about the importance of wearing helmets?
Yeah, if you're gonna sled on a high hill, then helmet will definitely protect your noggin. And a few of our patients do have head injuries from falling, and so had they had a helmet on, they would likely have not had those injuries.
Doctor, any other important guidelines or rules that you want parents to know, or kids as well?
Yeah, I think it's just for parents, remember to supervise your children when they're out sledding. And remember that just because everything looks white across the streets and in the sidewalks, that cars are still driving down the street. And so you can't just walk around and expect there not to be cars because they are driving. I know I've had to drive into work every day this week, and there are often people in the middle of the road. And I'm like, it's the middle of the road, and they don't even pay attention to the fact that I'm driving. It's hard for cars to stop right now because of the ice. And so remember to use sidewalks and to supervise your children, and do not pull a sled behind a motorized vehicle.
And Doctor, while I have you, one other issue I know you and I have talked about before, especially over the past couple of years, when it comes to gunshot related injuries involving children. Have we seen a decrease recently? Could it be attributed to the weather or maybe something else, or were the numbers maybe going down late last year?
Yeah, so we did see about a 30% decrease in firearm injuries in children in 25 compared to 24. We were seeing a 30% decrease in the first 6 months of the year, but I think that the task force showing up certainly helped that. We also naturally see less firearm injuries in the wintertime and when children are in school. So we would expect, if there's going to be an increase, that would probably happen spring break and then when children get out of school. But we're hopeful that that 30% decrease will be sustained.
Doctor, as always, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Alex.